Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my Forex market analysis for 30th July, and it's Thursday today. So, yesterday, as I said, dollar index hit drawn liquidity. We got a bearish candle. I was expecting price to go bearish, hence, I was looking for shorts. Also, we have this sweep, we had this drawn liquidity, we had this fair value gap. And as I said in the morning, that right now we are far from sweep. So I'm expecting London to form like this and then New York to sweep and then push to the downside. And that's what price exactly did. Asian was price in Asian session price was going to the downside. Then in London we had a pullback and then New York opened and we got the sweep of Asian session as well as tap into my point of interest, which was fair value gap and sweep of hourly swing point. So that's for yesterday. Let's clear our charts. For today, it's really clear that we are bearish. We also got a change in state of delivery on daily time frame, which although does not matter because I look at 4 hour for my chart reference. And on 4 hour, we can clearly see that we are going to the downside. So price is making lower highs and lower lows, and we keep getting bearish fair value gaps, which indicates expansion to the downside. So for today, I'm expecting price to give me a pullback into the fair value gap and then push to the downside. On daily time frame, it will look like open, high, low, and close. So we are already in Asian session. We are giving a pullback. Either I get a London sweep or I get a New York sweep. Now, this is the how we are setting our bias. So for that, I'm looking at 4 hour order flow, which basically means trend. Second thing I'm looking at 4 hour fair value gaps. Third thing I'm looking at is, yeah, that's it. I don't think there's yeah, DOL, which is drawn liquidity. So where the price gonna go? If I look at daily, I see this being the drawn liquidity. So by looking at these three things, I'm expecting today's candle to, as I said, open, high, low, close. Let's go to hourly. What do we see here? Do we have any swing point from which we can expect price to react and push to the downside? We have this, and which also coincides with this fair value gap. So what I'm expecting price to do is open, go up, trade somewhere over here in Asian session, which has almost 2 more hours, and then when London opens, sweep, push to the downside. So somewhere over here, the London session will open. I want price to sweep Asian liquidity, sweep the swing point, tap into 4 hour FPG, and then push to the downside. So if I for setup, I need to define my zone where I can trade. So my zone is referred by 4 hour fair value gap. Then I need a point in market from which I'm expecting price to react off. Because this fair value gap is really big, I cannot expect price to react from here or here or here. I don't know where it will react from. So for that, I need a point in the market, which will be my 1 HTF swing points. Third thing I want is time. So the time being, I want liquidity in my side. I want a lot of volume in my side. I can't find volume in Asian session. I either find it in London or in New York. So I want either Asian sweep or or London session trades or London slash Asian sweep for New York session trades. So I have my zone, which is this 4-hour fair value gap. Let me draw it. Then do I have a point in market, which I use hourly time frame to define my swing point? Yes, we have. This is a lower high. This is a point in market. Next thing is time. I want Asian to finish here, London to open. London must sweep both Asian liquidity, so the high that Asian session made, plus sweep the swing point, plus tap into the 4 hourly fair value gap. So if we get something like this over London, I can go ahead and take entry on either 5 minute, 15 minute, or hourly. Entry depends on different market conditions, but this is my analysis for today. Uh, this was the trade that I took yesterday. So we had draw liquidity, we had a sweep, we had a good candle close. And yesterday I was expecting price to open low, high, close. We had on 4 hour, we had a bullish fair value gap. And in the morning during my analysis video, I said that we are pushing to the upside. I'm expecting London to come here and then New York session to sweep the hourly swing point, tap into 4 hour and sweep Asian and London session, which it did all four things. As soon as it did, I entered and it was a really good 3 risk reward trade. So now let's look at today. Where is the drawn liquidity? It's here. Okay, we have some space. Where is our, do we have, no, what is the trend? So the trend is clearly to the upside. We are making bullish fair value gap and we are making higher highs and higher lows. So the trend is to the upside. Next thing, I need to mark the fair value gap, which is my zone from where I am expecting price to open, go low, make a big high, and then close, eventually reaching the drawn liquidity. So we are open, low, high, and close, which will be a pullback. So we have zone. Now I need swing point and time. For swing point, do we have any swing point? Yes, we do. We have hourly swing point. Now what I'm expecting price to do is either in Asian session we expand to the downside, then London opens, we sweep Asian liquidity, we sweep the swing point, and we tap into 4 hour fair value gap, and then I'm expecting an expansion to the upside. If we don't do that in London, what I'm expecting is London to be like this or like this, and then New York session opens. We take liquidity of London, we take liquidity of the swing point, and we tap into fair value gap, and then we go to the upside. So these two scenarios, I will set my alert on the sweep point. So I won't have any trades before price sweep this point. So I know I don't need to look at charts unless price comes and sweeps, take out this level. So again, let me copy this. Yeah. So again, what is the 4 hour order flow, which means a trend? It's clearly uptrend. What is drawn liquidity? No, sorry, what is fair value gap? Do we have a fair value gap? Yes, we have a fair value gap. Is there any draw liquidity? Yes, there is, which I use daily time frame. Now on hourly, we mark our 4 hour zone, which is pay value gap. Is there a point in market which is hourly swing point? Yes, there is this swing point. There is liquidity below this. Time, I want Asian to either come here, London open, sweep, go up, or London come here, New York open, sweep, go up. Unless that I'm not taking a trade, no matter what. There are also a lot of news today. Need to be careful about this. Lot of news. Let's move on to, I'm long here. So, okay. For GU, yesterday I said I'm expecting two things because I had no bullish buys. I was expecting price to go up, sweep this, and then push to the downside. As you can see, we did not sweep this in London session, which is this green area. We did not sweep this in New York session. So there was no trade here. For today, what do we have? On daily, we got a change in state of delivery, which means we broke the previous lower high and we are in an uptrend now. Is there any drawn liquidity? I don't see it's here really far. Doesn't matter. What's the order flow on 4 hour time frame? So it's clearly uptrend. The market is making. There was accumulation and we pushed to the upside. So we are clearly in an uptrend. Do we have a 4 hour zone, which is fair value gap? We have. So let's mark it. Now we need to go to hourly. Do we have a swing point? Yes, we do. And we already sweep it. But we are in Asian session, so we cannot take this trade. What we need is for the next two candles to close, which is Asian session will close, and London opens, and we go low. We take out this low, we sweep the swing point, and we tap into fair value gap, take an entry, and then we push to the upside. Or London stays like this, New York open, we take Asian low and sweep the swing point and fair value gap and then push to the upside. And if price just goes down, then I don't think it's a trade setup unless we get a swing point and then we can trade New York from London swing point. So this is also bullish. So for both, I'll be waiting for London session to open and see if it takes the liquidity out of these swing points. GU has already done it, but I need London open, manipulation, and then push to the upside. Unless that, there's no trades. So that's it for today. Both, I'm bullish, and thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.